Hi, I'm Ashvini Yardi and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Well, I've always maintained that Ashwini Yardi is so good looking that she should be in front of the camera rather than being the boss behind the camera. And after a long wait and much persistence, we finally have with us the co-producer of Grazing Goat Pictures, Ashwini Yardi. Huge pleasure, first of all, for the first time on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
In fact, the Fugly star cast, they had come to our office and I told them that you have such a good looking producer. Why are you not having her in front of the camera? So all of them agreed somehow.
I could actually debut I'm in my mid-40s, so if you want me to debut now, I think it will be a bad idea, but I don't mind.
No, you shouldn't have told about the mid-40s part because
I could actually have seen you playing Amy's mother in the next film or something.
No, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Singh Is Bliing is releasing, and I think the buzz is pretty positive, and even in terms of the trending, the way it is taking place. Yeah. What sort of expectation are you having in terms of box office? What is the number of screen count that you're having? You're coming on 2nd October.
So we are coming in about 3,500 screens, and we are hoping for the best. I somehow feel that this could be Akshay's highest opening ever, is simply because of the buzz that we were able to create. Right. Hoping for the best. Let's see how it does. But I personally feel it's not just the opening numbers, it's the whole, as the producer, I would like to see the bling bling throughout.
The bling bling throughout.
At the cash registers.
At the cash registers. Any apprehension because of Puli? It's coming up on 1st October.
Not really, because I think there are different audiences for everything. Akshay has a strong pull, especially because Singh Is Kinng did well. People associate, though it's not a sequel. A lot of people think it's like a sequel, so it has a branding of sorts. And Akshay has a huge fanfare, especially North and stuff. And we just came back from Delhi yesterday, and I've seen the buzz in the North. I'm quite confident.
You know, there were similar things about when Bahubali released as well, that I had asked Kapil Khan that had released 1 week before that.
No, I'm not underestimating Puli. It's going to be big, and it also has Sridevi ji, who's going to be seen after a long break in terms of, I think her last film that she came up was
English
English.
Right.
But having said that, I'm pretty confident of Singh Is Bliing. It's funny, it's a family entertainer, and I think we've done very well in terms of the content. So, and the songs are really, they've worked. So, I'm pretty confident. Let's see.
Now, comparisons with Singh Is Kinng. Mr. Akshay Kumar says that the only thing is that as far as the surname is concerned, and apart from that, most of it is totally different. But do you feel that people will have some notions that maybe it's like a sequel to Singh Is Kinng? Or
people already have the notion that it's like Singh Is Kinng. Also because the titles are similar, and he's playing a Sardar. And he's only played Sardar in Singh Is Kinng. He's never played a Sardar anywhere else. So I feel there are going to be comparisons that going to be drawn, that's going to happen, but completely different as a story, as a character. The character of Raftar Singh is very different from Happy Singh, and the whole story is very different. In fact, the heroine is like doing great action, Amy Jackson. She plays a character called Sarah in the film, and I don't think in our Bollywood commercial mass films, which are so hero dominant, are where the heroine gets an equal role, and I think she's done a fantastic job, Amy.
Any apprehension because of Kis Kisko Pyaar Karoon, because Kapil Sharma's movie it has taken off very,
very. No, I think that's great that it's taken off. People want to see family entertainers, and comedy is working. So I'm very positive. I take it very positively. I was very happy when Kapil's film did really well.
Are you serious about that? Because you are having a 2nd October as a holiday.
Yeah.
And
but I am. It shows that this genre is working, and family audience is there, and people are going to your theaters, because you keep checking trends, and they say a lot of youth are going, but with Kapil, the family came out to the theaters and saw it, and that's our film. Our film is a totally family entertainer, so it gives me a lot of hope that they come out for Singh Is Bliing as well.
Akshay Kumar is having a very interesting year. He's had like a baby, which has he's got a very good response in terms of both commercially as well as critically more. And Gabbar has got a good response as far as box office is concerned. Brothers started off very, very nicely, but somewhere there is this apprehension in the trade circles that he's not really touching the 100 crore mark, maybe say for if he did it this year.
Singh Is Bliing changes that.
Yeah.
But also
it's looking
the
like
genre
that
that he's done have been the more critically, like Baby didn't have any songs, so it kind of narrowed the market potential, I feel. He was fabulous in Baby, and I love Baby as a film.
One of his best films.
And I love Neeraj Pandey's work anyway. I'm a big, huge Neeraj Pandey fan. But I feel that this film is a more massy commercial film, and it's been quite some time since he's done that. Also, Brothers was different. I think Mera Naam Mary is the only kind of a song that they had. There was one, I think, Montage song with Jacqueline. So I think when you kind of narrow it, the potential, the audience that come in, especially the family that I'm talking about, they come in smaller numbers when you have like a Baby or, and I think these films did very well in their own space. So Singh Is Bliing is a total mass entertainer. I'm not saying that it's like a critically acclaimed, highly whatever. It's a fun entertainer. We have a long weekend. We are hoping people come and enjoy the long weekend. I hope people come on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and the same people come over and over again.
Now there have been rumors that Sunny Leone's portion has been chopped off in the movie.
It's just 2 days now. Wait and watch.
So it's there in the movie? It's not.
2 days. Wait and watch.
Okay. Okay. Tell us something about your association with Akshay Kumar, because you've said that you've been more closer to Shah Rukh Khan, because apparently he was one responsible for you.
I never said I was closer to Shah Rukh. I said Shah Rukh.
Who just told you that you should be just moving from television to
television? See, I was in television
movies.
for 20 years, and I was kind of like Colors. I started Colors, and Colors was kind of at the peak of success, and somehow I felt there were no challenges anymore, and I do have a few friends in the industry, and I was discussing one conversation with Shah Rukh once, and he won't even remember it if you ask him, but you know, he just thought that, you know, it's like enough of television. He's like, why don't you do films and you know, make movies? And at that point I brushed it off, saying no, I have no interest in movies. But eventually, as things turned and Colors became more and more successful, I realized that I'd done it all in television, because 20 years is a long time, and I just thought that I was kind of saturated. Like I was doing the same soaps, and I was doing Big Boss, more seasons of Big Boss and more seasons of Fear Factor. There's nothing new that really is happening. So I just felt I should do something different, and so movies seemed to be one place where, you know, you're still doing content. I wanted to be on the creative side as well. So movies seemed like the next best option, but it's not something that I had in mind. But then I had discussed this with Akshay as well, saying I'm thinking of moving to the movie industry, and what do you think and all that. So he called me
during Fear Factor.
Yeah, during Fear Factor. And 2 months later he called me and said, you know, Paresh has this great script, OMG, and maybe you want to hear it. It's very your type, because he knows I like all these where, you know, everything's challenge, society issues, social stuff. So I thought it'll be great if I can just hear the script. I heard the script, and I swear I decided that this is it. That was the peak. And so I said, if it has to move for something like this.
Correct.
You know, where I strongly believe in the script, and it'll be a challenge. And he said, if you're going to move and we're going to do this, why don't we start the company together? Because I was starting my own company. And at that point, to be honest, I wasn't sure, because Akshay is a very close friend, and I didn't want to mix like friendship with, you know, normally you would like to keep business separate. And
sure.
But then I thought about it and said, no, it sounds great, because he's very mature, he has experience, he has a great business sense. And plus, I looked at the friendship in a more positive way, saying whatever, at the end of the day, we are friends. So it can be, like, it's not going to be that much of a pressure. So, and I'm enjoying it ever since. So it's been 3 years since the start of Grazing.
Millions of people, they have this apprehension that why the title Grazing Goat Pictures?
It's actually Akshay's idea. I had worse titles. So Grazing Goat was the best one. But if you ask him what it means, and you ask me, there'll be different reasons. There's no reason why. We just thought it's a great idea. It's catchy. People remember it. There, of course, some people, I remember I'd gone to Delhi and you say, how's your company barking dogs? So it's not always they get it right. They know it's an animal doing something. But it kind of stays in your head. So there's no particular reason. The name came up and we just thought we should go by it.
Okay, so how is television different from 70mm?
See, television gives you no time, because it's a daily and you have something turning out every day. And you know, I feel in terms of creative, if a content person, if I have to say, television, you can change your story, your characters, as and when you feel. So you feel this track is not working, you can change it. The hero can become a villain, your heroine can become a vamp. You can do what you want when the serial's on. But you have no time to really think. Once it's on, it's on. Film, I think you get plenty of time to make it, but once it's done, you have no time to change it. So you better know what you're making. Television still gives you the time. I know my story started with somebody as the villain, and I made him the hero, and people actually looked at him like Bhagwan Ram aa gaye, kind of a thing, and he was actually my villain.
Correct.
So I have changed characters drastically. I have changed stories. Ekta shows, we have killed and plastic surgery. You can do what you want according to. Balika Vadhu, Anandi was supposed to grow in 8 months. She grew after 3 years. So, it just depends on audience reaction because it's quick audience reaction and you react to the audience.
Correct.
Film, you can't do anything. So I feel you need to get it right the first time because there's nothing else. They see, they give you 2 hours, it works, it doesn't.
What is your strategy as far as Grazing Goat is concerned? Because you're having something like a 72 miles which has got a very good response.
So Grazing, I'm looking at this as a larger company. It's not just movies that we're doing. It's not just Bollywood.
Television as well you're doing.
We're doing television, we're doing digital. We also have a big talent, like Amy Jackson is our talent. And we have a whole lot of other people who are under talent. We also have fashion stylists and designers under the talent. So talent is something that we're looking at. I feel digital is huge. That's the future. So digital content is something that we started some time back. I'm looking at this year to expand it. Television, I'm looking at expanding. And films is obviously continuing. We have Bollywood as well as regional. Because I feel what you can do in Marathi cinemas, you probably are limited in Hindi. Because Hindi is a big market and you have to cater to the audience from Bihar to Mumbai, which is varied.
Overseas.
But Marathi or any other, like Bengali and Marathi are pretty similar, I feel. And I feel you can really do that the way you wanted the content, great content with a very niche storyline works as well. So it's a very creatively satisfying thing to do regional.
Could you elaborate on the digital platform, because many people they still don't understand.
So digital, if you see Netflix or Amazon, how they started, it's really big. And what I feel is, this is my personal thing because of television background, I feel India is largely a single screen TV. So you have a family of, even if it's a minimum average family of 4 people, you still have 1 TV screen at home.
Correct.
But those 4 people will have 4 mobiles or iPads and other things. So, while the GC, which is your biggest channels, caters to the housewife, there's nothing for the rest of them. There's nothing for the youth, there's nothing for the man of the house, there's nothing. So if you make content that you can get all of them, they have their phone, they have their iPads and they have their computers, they can watch it there. So I feel there's more screen space than your idiot box.
Okay.
So I feel if you get onto those, you are through.
So how are you sourcing only, like, say, primarily Akshay Kumar movies, or what exactly is the strategy?
It's not movies, I'm creating new content. So it could be serials, it could be things only for digital. Not
something on the lines of, say, Hotstar or Erosna or something?
Similar. Hotstar is one, which is on a Star platform. And but I'm looking more at how Netflix started, or I think a lot of people, actually big companies, are getting into it.
Okay.
Viral Fever has done a great job with it. They have these, I think 2 shows of theirs are doing very well.
Okay.
So things like that for the youth, for the man, people who don't have what they want are not satisfied with what they get on TV.
What are your forthcoming films like? I believe you're having around 4-5 scripts as of now.
We are sitting on a lot of scripts. I need to shortlist. Singh Is Bliing 2 also is something I'm looking at.
Acha.
And I'm still looking for a great script for Oh My God. So if you have you have somebody who knows, please give me, because I'm dying to make Oh My God 2.
Right.
But I'm not getting the right
script. To see that, actually, because
I'm not getting the right script, and it's become such a cult film that I don't want to go wrong and say, the people just say that the first one Q bigada. So I don't want to get into that space because it's a cult film. I don't want to. If it was a regular film, I would have gone ahead, but it was too precious for me to now fool around unless I have the right script, and I haven't got the right script.
Now, Ashwini, we're having this rapid fire section with you.
Oh my God.
I think that you'll enjoy it.
I am not so sure, my brains are not functioning anymore. 2 days to go for the release.
No, don't worry, you'll have a good time, trust me. You'll have a good time. 3 things no one knows about Ashwini Yardi.
Okay, my age, which you did know about.
Right.
They think somehow I'm a lot younger thanks to my grandmother's genes.
Right.
And I am quite a crazy woman. I may I may not appear to most people, but those who know me as quite whacked out.
Okay.
And 3 is that I am actually a very homely person at home, though I don't give that kind of image, but I rather sit at home with my family and my dog than be anywhere else. And that's not the image that they have of me.
One thing you need to change in Indian film fraternity today, one thing that you'd like to
In
change.
the fraternity?
Yeah.
I think if people actually stood by each other more, and somehow I feel that if a film doesn't do well, there are a lot of people who kind of laugh about it or just, but I feel that shouldn't be there, because I mean, you have to think, I mean, everyone knows what kind of work goes in, you know, whether it's the producer or the actors, everyone works really hard for the films. So if a film doesn't do well at the box office, I don't think they should take up to social media and talk about it, at least not from the fraternity. I understand everybody else doing it, but not the fraternity. It just, I don't know how they do it, because I see them tweeting about every time a big film with big expectations gone down, there were tweets that start, you know, making fun.
No, absolutely.
And that's something that I don't think is right.
The entire Shawkeen's bit.
I don't think it's right at all.
Shawkeen's, Mr. Kumar's Shawkeen's.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely true.
I haven't seen the film, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I have no clue what you're talking about. Okay.
Most absurd astrological advice you've ever been given?
I don't believe in astrology, but I had someone coming and telling me to drop the 2 I's in my spelling. So it's ASHBINI, drop the 2 I's. So I couldn't even pronounce it, so I didn't even do.
Okay. If you have to rate Akshay Kumar on 10, on a scale of 10 for the following, so how much will you rate him as a producer?
As a producer, I would say 10.
As a friend?
9.
As an actor?
8.
As a stuntman?
10.
10. Okay.
Maybe 12.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
I've done Khatron Ke Khiladi with him. So.
Right.
I mean, he absolutely drove me mad. So I am quite, in my thinking, pretty big for TV and stuff. I won like 3 helicopters. I won the world when I do all these shows. And I've asked for choppers. They have come. I'll turn around, and next thing I know, the chopper's taken off and he's hanging by it, which was not the part of the plan. So he's only ups the stunts, and so I would rate him. I've seen it.
Indian television or Indian films, your preferable option?
Indian films. I feel Indian television has a long way to go. Yeah.
Okay. So let's have a bit of quiz for how well do you know Akshay Kumar. How many films has Akshay done with KK Menon before Singh Is Bliing?
I'm very bad with films. Is it 4?
No. He's only done Baby with him.
Oh, it's only Baby. Okay.
Yeah. For which movie Akshay Kumar got his first award for?
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. Oh God, Akshay's going to kill me now.
Ajnabi.
Okay.
For best villain. Akshay auditioned for whose role in Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikandar and he could not get it?
Mamix?
No.
Amir?
Deepak Tujuri.
Oh, they were good friends though, I think.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
What are your choices? Akshay Kumar in Oh My God or Akshay Kumar in Singh Is Bliing?
They both are very different. Yeah, I can't imagine comparing. No, I can't imagine comparing.
Okay, Akshay Kumar as a friend or Akshay Kumar as an actor?
As a friend, of course.
If you wake up as following people, what would be the first thing you would do? Akshay Kumar. You'd wake up at 4
I'll go
o'clock.
back to sleep because 4 o'clock is not my time.
Prabhu Dheva.
Prabhu Dheva?
Yeah.
I would talk more. He just says 2 words and 3 words.
Yeah,
so I
okay.
would talk a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely. He talks in
I would start talking the minute I get up.
Okay, Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Right.
Shah Rukh Khan hardly sleeps. I don't know. I wake up and yeah, I'd still go back to sleep because he sleeps only for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, Salman Khan.
Salman Khan. I woke up as Salman Khan.
Right.
I would get married.
You'll get married. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting. So I think very, very candid rapid fire with Ashvini Yardi. So Ashvini, wonderful to have you on Bollywood Hungama, and
thank you.
Just enjoy the conversation, and looking forward to Singh Is Bliing, and we hope that it has a
it blings at the cash register and the box office. That's all I want.
And looking forward to all your future ventures. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Lovely meeting you.
Same here. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.